Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter, and today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little gift card purse. And sometimes you want to give a gift where a bunch of people are chipping in for one present, like for scouts or for a teacher gift or something. And this way you can present a bunch of gift cards in a little wallet like this. It'd also be really fun to do for a gift for like a teenager. You could fill it with gift cards to our favorite store. It's a really fun little purse that you can make, and I'm going to show you how. So first, I have a piece of cardstock that is cut 4 1/4 by 9 inches, and I'm going to score it on my score pal. When you score on the score pal, make sure you have a good side of your paper, the prettiest side up. That's going to be the side that is on the outside of your little purse. I'm going to score it at 3 inches, 4 inches, 7 inches, and 8 inches. And this is going to be the base of my little gift card purse. And I'm simply going to fold on all of my scores so that the right side is out. And this is a pearlescent paper. It's actually called, I think it's called Lip Gloss, and it's by Basil Basics. And so there's the basic part of our folio. And then we're going to do some stitching on here, but I want to secure some paper onto my gift card purse. And you could punch a fancy edge like I did here, but I don't have my paper punch right here, so I'm not going to do that. I do have my corner rounder, so I am going to round the corners, the front corners of the lip of the purse, the little front flap. And when you adhere your paper down, you want to just put a little bit of tape in the middle, because you don't want to, when you go to put your decorative stitching around the edges, you don't want your sewing machine needle to go through that. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of tape in the middle. This is double-sided tape. And I'm going to cover up all the panels except for the panel that is in the center, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute. I hope you can tape on a little bit straighter than I am there. A little crooked. Had a glass of wine already before I filmed this, so please excuse any crooked taping. I've got this little 3/4 inch by 4 inch strip I'm just going to leave off for right now. Now to make the little pockets on the folio, I am using just plain envelopes. And what I'm going to do is just cut the envelope in half, roughly, with my little paper trimmer. Like that. So that looks about half, I would say, right around there. And with each envelope you get 2 pockets. So then I'm going to line up the uncut edges together and just snip that off. They're relatively the same size. Cut them together. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to seal them shut. Actually, I should have done that before I cut it. It would have been a little easier, but it still works. And then I'm just going to fold them in half. And I've already done a few here, and this would give you about 10 pockets. I don't think I need that many, so I'm just going to set those to a side. Now these are going to be stitched on the inside of our folio like that, so they'll all open up like they do here in my little example. Now to get the little fancy tab here so that you can see kind of what's in there and you can pull them out easily, I'm going to use this large punch by Martha Stewart. It's a nice heavy-duty punch. You could use a circle or an oval, but I like this fancy shape. And I'm going to turn it upside down so I can see exactly where I'm punching. And I'm going to punch through a couple at a time. I'm going to use one to kind of line up my next one. They don't have to be perfect, just line up pretty well. Alright, so now we've got our little signature, all of our, that's what you call a bunch of pages kind of held together. Oops, that one doesn't match, we'll just leave that one out. And we're going to go over to the sewing machine. Smooth, huh? Okay. Now the first thing you want to do is sew your decorative edges, because It's going to be hard to get around that once you have your pages in there. You can skip this step if you don't like to sew. Spot blank, and I haven't stitched that yet too because I want to add a ribbon in there. I'm going to take my little pockets that we made by cutting the envelopes and I'm going to clip them in my book here. I got that one on there backwards, that's why it wasn't lining up very well. And I want the seam, I want the fold to be right in the center of that unsewn panel there. And clip those two down, and I'm going to sew right along the fold. And I am going to do some back stitching because I want to make sure this is going to stay securely in my little folio. Make sure you have it lined up good. Put your needle through the paper before you press down on the pedal to start the machine. Now I'm going to sew backwards to lock my stitches. And sew backwards again. There, so my stitches are locked and I don't need to knot that thread. These are not my fabric scissors, so they don't cut the threads too well, but I'll work in a pinch. Okay.
I think we're running out of time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Yeah, flashing red light here.
Oh no, it sounds like I'm running out of battery. Okay, we're gonna get through this quickly. My cameraman, aka my husband, says we're running out of time. Gonna hot glue a little button on here. Get the string out of there. To add a closure to my little purse here, I'm just using a little bit of Velcro. Got the hook side and the loop side. Now watch this, I'm going to stick them together before I, whoops, I got two loop sides. Oh, now I'm on the pressure. I'm running out of time, so now I feel all this pressure.
Shouldn't have said anything.
No, you shouldn't have. Okay. Now we got two opposite sides of Velcro, so they'll stick to each other. I'm going to put that on the inside of the flap and peel off my other adhesive tab and close my little folio here. Alright, now I would just adhere on my last panel of paper there, and I could stitch on my ribbon there so it looks just like the original, but as my husband said, we're running out of time, so there we go, cute little gift card folio. You put your little gift cards in the pocket, and it's a very special gift that you can give to anyone on your Christmas list because they would love it. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting!